I think it's time for us to redraft the CDL. I mean, listen, I've seen Octane did this, and then Methods did this, and I have to hop on the train because I am a follower and I am not a leader. No, but we are going to redraft the league, and I want to do it with the help of you guys. I'm thinking we spin a wheel maybe to get the draft order. I think that's fun.
A few moments later.
Okay, chat, here is what's happening. We are redrafting the CDL using all of the players down here. These are current players and even some top challengers players to make a squad of 4 for every single roster in a snake draft, with FaZe having the #1 pick straight down to LAG. Then LAG will go again, and then we'll go back up, and then we'll go back down, and we'll go back up. So everyone has 4 players. With the #1 pick, we got Atlanta FaZe. And like I said, I want to consult you guys for this. I want to make sure we agree. Who do we think FaZe picks first overall with everybody at their disposal? Do they bring back a Simp, a Celium? Do they get a Shotzzy? Do they get a Hydra? Do they get a Scrap? What do we think? All right, Shotzi's the #1 pick. Shotzzy is going to Atlanta FaZe first overall. We go to second, Carolina Royal Ravens. And I'm just going to go Hydra because he just got second in that poll, so I think that's fair. Now we go to #3, Boston Breach. I think Simp's a fair one, right? He just got third in that poll for the first pick. So I think it would make sense to have Simp go third overall of the Boston Breach. Who doesn't want to play for Boston? I know everybody would want to play at this organization. Then we go to #4, the Falcons. I think it's between Scrap, Cell, and Merc. I mean, you can't forget about Abeezy. You can't forget about Abe. You got young guys like Joe Deceives down here. All right, we'll switch it. I'll take Selly on my LAT. Fuck it. If it were up to me, I think I go Merc here, bro. I low-key think I go Merc here to Miami next pick. Young in his career, he's only 22 years, just won Champs MVP at his 3rd ever event. I'm going Merc, and then I'm going to Beezy. I'm going Merc, and then I'm going to Beezy. Okay, we go to Minnesota Rocker. Do we go Draza here? Do we go Joe Deceives, Neptune, Dashy? It's got to be Dashy, right? Rencore, then Dashy? Rencore is another one that's a good option here. Rocker take Neptune. All right, we're gonna go Nep here. We're just gonna keep it moving, bro. It's pretty much impossible. Like, they're gonna all end up on a team eventually. All right, I'm going Dashy next, bro. I'm just gonna put Dashy next because I think he needs to get taken. Now we go to Surge. I'm thinking, bro, from one young SMG to another, Joe Deceives. They lose out on Neptune because the league resets. They take Joe D. And now we go to Optic. Optic fans, who do you guys want? I think it's Rencore, bro. I think Rencore is like the next up on this list. Rencore's dirty, dude. Rencore is nasty. Rencore, yeah, I think it's Rencore, Hook, or Kleenex. It's one of the 3. LAG get Pred and Super. That is true. Pred is still on the board. Pred's stock has definitely felt like it's probably fallen a little bit in the last year. I mean, Pred and Super is not a bad duo. Pred and Super is not a bad duo. Pred and Draza. Or we could give them 2 SMGs. I mean, they could get like Pred and Hook. They could get Pred and Hook. They could get Pred and Real. Pred and 04. It's going to be Super. All right, Pred and Super. Now we go to Optic. You guys want Hook? Optic, you guys want Hook back, my Optic fans? Rencore and Hook as your duo? That's kind of dirty. Wait, Rencore and Hook is kind of nasty. I can't lie. Hook so we can drop him again. Oh, Lord. All right, now we go to Surge. To team up with Joe Deceives. Do we go with the Kleenex Joe D duo again? Do we go Draza? Do we go Real? Do we give Joe Deceives Dan Ghosty? Nasty, Abuza 04? I mean, there's a lot of Surge guys left. And the winner is going to be Draza. So Draza and Joe D. Okay. Now we go to C9. Bro, I think we got to put Kleenex on a team. The fact that Kleenex isn't on a team yet is paining me. I think I have to put Kleenex on a roster. With Dashy too, I kind of like it. I think Dashy and Kleenex is a really good duo. All right, Rocker with Neptune. Ooh. You still got Envoy and Dan. You still got 04, Abuza, Nasty. You still got Real, Sib, Beans, Gwyn, Dan Ghosty with Neptune. I'm going to keep it pushing. Now we get to Ultra. Ultra with Abeezy. Yeah, I feel like Envoy's got to go soon here, right? I mean, Envoy was kind of nasty at this game, other than at Champs, but I guess recency bias is a real thing, right? They probably would work pretty well together, right? Because Envoy plays OBJ and Simp played more. I'm going Envoy, bro. I'm putting Envoy on Ultra with Abeezy. Abeezy's more of the aggressive guy, and Envoy is more of the play the objective, kind of like how Simp had to do for them. Now we go to Miami. Dude, I kind of think we go Merc and Real. I think we go Merc and Real here for the Heretics. We get 2 like young pieces that are both pretty cracked. I like Merc and Real. I like it. All right, now we go to LAT to team up with Celium. I think 04 would sell. I feel like 04 is like the next best sub, and you kind of need a sub. There's not a lot of the good subs are gone at this point. All right, Falcons with Scrappy. You got an aggressive AR already on the Falcon. I think this is Gwyn territory, bro. I think this is Gwyn territory. You get two absolute slayers to kick off your team, both younger players as well. Then you can put the role players around them with your next couple picks. All right, Boston with Sib. I mean, Nasty and Abuza. Beans still on the board. Great ARs. Sib still on the board. Let's go with Sib. And then for the Ravens, bro, let's go with Abuza. A little bit of a French core being built out here at the Ravens. Hydra and Abuza. Even though I know he's Belgian, but he speaks French. Okay, FaZe with Shotzi. They get back-to-back picks. Nasty, Beans, Kenny. Who else is still here? Snoopy's still here. What if we did, bro, what if we did like Shotzi, Snoopy, Nasty? Is that good? Shotzi, Snoopy, Nasty? Nasty's got to get on a team, bro. It's actually criminal. I feel like he's fallen this far, but there's so many good players. No Nasty? What, you guys don't fuck with Nasty? This guy's made four grand finals in the last 6 events. You'd rather get Kenny? You guys think Kenny over Nasty here? Chad, did we watch what happened? We do realize like this is right now, right? Like we're pretending the league reset and we're doing this now. If you guys think Ken, I'll go Ken. This is democracy. All right, Kenny wins. We'll go Ken. Where's he at? Here we go. Kenny. Now we go to the Ravens. Do we put Nasty back here to team up with Abuza again? Or do we not want to do like people that played together this past year? Do we want to avoid people that just played together? Or do we just put Nasty here? Because obviously Nasty and Abuza worked. I mean, they made a bunch of grand finals, and now they get Hydra. Mamba? There's just no way Mamba goes over Nasty. As much as I think Mamba's disgusting, as much as I think Mamba is nasty, there's just no way you pick him up over Nasty. This guy has made so many grand finals. I know he hasn't won, but like, you got to get there to win. And like I said, now he has Hydra on his team. I'm just doing it. We'll allow some duos. All right, Boston, Simp and Sib. I kind of don't mind a Kismet here to play like unselfish COD the way Abizi does already with Sib. Like, Simp already has, like, a pretty unselfish SMG duo. But I can see Kiz kind of... And he's played with Sib before. You know what I'm saying? They got some chemistry. We'll go Nero here, because I saw a bunch of people say Nero. Falcons, Scrap, and Gwyn. You got 2 Slayers. Now you need some people that I think can be a bit objective-minded. People that aren't afraid to touch the OBJ a little bit. Because Purge with Gwyn, I do like. I do like Purge with Gwyn, actually. I think that's pretty good. You got a really high slaying player and then an unselfish guy, which I just think is a banger. LAT, we got Cell and 04. Okay. You know, I kind of like Kremp. This team looks disgusting at SND. All right, Miami's got Merc and Real. I really like that duo. I really like Merc and Real together. Do we put Merc back with Insight? Merc and Insight were pretty nasty at Major 3. I'm gonna go Geo there, and I'm gonna put Beans back on Ultra with Envoy and Abizi. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm making the executive decision because I think Geo he plays like very like hold an iron, and Merc will run at you, which I like that balance with the 2 ARs. All right, Rocker. We got Dan Ghosty and Neptune. Dude, I kind of feel like Afro and Neptune would be insane. Having them running around going nuts with Dan Ghosty, UAV in the back. Kismet's okay, we'll go Kiz. Let's go Kiz. He is a superstar enabler. I like that. So now we got Dashy and Kleenex. I'm going Afro, bro. I'm putting Afro on a team. I think Afro is nasty at BO6, and I want to put him on a team, so I'm doing it now. I don't care. Surge, we got Joe Deceives and Draws. Yeah, a couple of you guys said Insight, so we're just going to rock with it. Rencor Hook +1. Who do they go? Skies? You guys want Skies back on Optic? Tej, you could go Tej as well. Tej is good at SND, where Hook has kind of struggled, so that could be a good balance. I'm going Tej. LAG last 2. They need a sub and an AR. Xnid with Pred and Super. Pred, Xnid, Super +1. It's gonna be Mamba. Okay. Never gonna happen. I mean, brother, none of this is gonna happen. This is a fantasy redraft between however many of us are doing this right now. Take Abe and put Tej as the flex. I mean, that's 2 people that said Abe. I'll give it to you. 2 people said Abe. I'll let you rock with it. All right, Surge. Joe Deceives, Draws at Insight. His team's actually pretty quality, bro. Let's go Metals. Metals was an integral part of that team. Let's go. Look, and he also played for Toronto. And then we're going to put Vivid on C9 because Swag really wants to see Vivid with Kleenex. Rocker, Neptune, and Kiz with Dan Ghosty. We need another AR in here. We could go Slasher. You guys, I saw a couple Slashers. I bet we're going Slasher. We got a Beezy and Envoy with the Beans. Could do like a Mac flex. I mean, Mac on the flex back in the day was kind of dirty. I'm doing Cammy, bro. I'm doing Cammy. Some of you guys agree. We're down to our like the last 6 picks or so. Mercules, Real, and Geo. We need an SMG. We can go Craze. We could throw in a Craze, another Rook. Or a rookie to team up with a pretty young core. I'm going Craze, bro. Fuck it. We're going full young core squad. I'm going Craze. LAT is going to be Cell 04 Kremp. Need an AR. Need a pacey AR. They need an AR that's going to get active a little bit. to pair up with Cell. I want to go Cobra, bro. I feel like he deserves a shot. I think Cobra needs to get in the league. Scrap, Gwyn, Purge need an AR. Could go with a little bit of a slower AR because Falcons have Scrap already, right? They got pace on him. But you could use an AR that can pull out a sub as well. All right, we're going Skies. I see a lot of you guys thinking we should do Skies, so we'll do Skies. Boston, we got Simp, Sib, and Nero. All right, I see some Max. Let's go Max. All right, last two. Ravens. We need a sub to put alongside Hydra. We got an Abuza nasty duo already. I fuck with this team. We could go another European player just to you know, go across the board, but Estriel is still on the board. Johnny is still here. Those are probably the two I'd lean is like Estriel or Johnny. I'm throwing Estriel on this team. All right, last pick of the draft, FaZe. You got a Rogue SMG duo. And then you got I mean, Kenny would probably leave this team within 1 week of practice, bro. I'll let you guys vote. It's going to be Illy. Okay, I mean, these are the teams, bro. I kind of think Ravens is my winner, bro. I low-key think this Ravens team is the best one. I think, like, Miami has potential. I fuck with the Ravens team heavy, bro. I don't know. Let me zoom out so you can see it all on one screen. It's kind of hard to see, but those are the rosters. Which one do you guys think is best? But hey, that's the redraft, man. If you're watching on YouTube and post, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel for more. Let me know who you think won in the comments.